Raya.
Oh, is he single now?
Yes, he's single.
Oh boy. It looks like F1 drivers are going hot on Raya at the moment, and I just think there's going to be a flurry of that.
I'm Elle. And I'm Pat, and we are Paddock 43.
And this is your F1 fix.
We're back.
We're on the couch today. No car today.
No car today, just couch.
Just couch vibes. Because I don't even know why it's stinking hot today. We can't get in a car.
Yeah, it's very hot. And I think as well because we've been busy girls. We've had a lot on. We've had a lot of interviews. Obviously, yesterday we had a really good interview. But there has been a little bit going on. And we were like, we still need to have an episode with just to chat about what's going on and what we want to do today as well.
We needed a no distraction episode as well, where we could just sit down, chat, be with you guys.
Yes.
And just talk about F1 and not sort of drive around and not interview someone and not have to talk about a car. So apologies if that's what you're looking for today, but I guarantee if you keep staying, we're going to be chatting about our predictions and what we think is going to happen this F1 season, because we have a lot. Some of them, I haven't shared mine with Pat yet, but I think you're going to think that mine are really rogue.
Oh, probably. What's new?
Nothing really new on that in that sense, but I think before we get into predictions, there's a bit that's happened since our last episode came out. It is now the 11th of February. It was also my birthday yesterday.
It sure was.
If you haven't sent me a happy birthday message, there's still time. So if you see me at any time between now and the Grand Prix, you can send me messages. But let's chat about
what's going on in the F1 world. So Zhou Guanyu was confirmed as a Ferrari reserve driver.
So he'll so fucking rogue.
Really? So he'll join Antonio Giovinazzi. I don't think so. I'm like money talks. We always spoke about how we weren't. The only reason why we thought Zhou would stay in the sport was because of the Chinese. No, but also like the money in China and the sponsorship that you get around that.
Yeah.
And something as iconic as Ferrari, it's like a win-win. Like think about what that could generate for Ferrari as well.
Oh, I don't know, but I also think it's such a rogue move. I mean, Zhou's not exactly fantastic driver, wouldn't they?
No, but it makes sense because he was always a part of their driver program.
I know, I get that, but now he's not a fantastic driver now.
Yeah,
money. There's better people to pick.
Money talks. Money talks. Money talks. Seriously,
I think that's a weird pairing, but I know some people are very, very excited.
No, I like it. I think it's nice. I don't know if we'll really see anything, but I just think money.
Okay.
Going back to sort of where he started, like Sam is Valtteri going back to Mercedes,
Okay.
Yeah. Drive to Survive is confirmed.
Can we talk about the poster for Drive to Survive? With Max Verstappen looking in the rear view mirror, and you've got the McLaren and the Ferrari just behind him.
Yeah.
It looked like a fucking movie.
Yeah. Maybe that's how they're going to make it.
Well, no, they've got the F1 Paddock movie. But how good did it look?
I know, it's so good.
Obsessed. That made me very, very excited. What date is it coming out again? March 7th?
March 7th.
Yeah,
March 7th.
Week before AusGP. So that means we've only got a few days to absolutely binge everything and then report back to you on what they were missing and if they even covered the Christian Horner saga. Because that's all I want, clearly.
Yeah, do you think they will?
No way.
Really?
No.
I reckon there'll be a mention. I wonder if our good friend Ted will say something.
I don't think they'll mention it at all. I think it's so tied up in legal things still. That's why it's been silent. No one.
But maybe they won't say it, but they'll be like. And if you're watching, I'm winking my eye. Because that thing that happened.
I think they're going to completely avoid it. I reckon Christian and Jerry Holloway, because there's also a mum and kids involved.
Of course,
right?
Of course. It's a family.
And he's still working for Red Bull, so there's reputation risk. I think they're going to completely brush over it, even though it was a huge factor this time last year, and that's all that came out.
Yeah.
And then when Drive to Survive came out, they had Horner coming up, and all of his scandal came out about a week after Drive to Survive came out last year, and they had a clip in Drive to Survive, which was Santa talking to Christian, being like, "Oh,
have you been a naughty boy?"
Exactly. And
yes, he has been a naughty boy.
Netflix timed that perfectly, and they re-edited it for that particular scandal.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So I think that will be the only sort of
That was-
one nod, one reference, like you said, like a wink.
Yeah, a wink. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited though. It'll be good. We always saying, like throughout the season, oh, we're going to see this, we're going to see this. I wonder if we can try and fit it in, if we can try and go through all the moments last year that were key moments and what we think
See if
we'll
we
see.
compare. Yeah. Daniel Ricciardo will be interesting one as well.
Daniel Ricciardo.
They'll have that story.
Logan Sargent.
Oh, yes. Yeah. They'll have all the rookies. Will be introduced to all of them that are coming into the grid this year.
Checo as well.
There'll be heaps about Liam Lawson and Yuki, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Oz GP part will be the interesting part to watch as well. When, Carlos has just had his appendix out. And
Max's
doing
cash. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Moving on. So Lewis Hamilton. So the first piece of Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari merch dropped and sold out.
So if you're like me and you wanted this particular black Ferrari hat, it was gone so quickly.
Well, they're doing a second drop.
I know, but it was so expensive.
How much was it?
Oh, the hat was like I think it worked out. Yeah. So, and I think with shipping, it may have worked out to be like $90 or $100 Australian.
That is a very expensive hat.
And I shit you not, that is not how much it costs to make, because I haven't actually told you this. So obviously, for those listening that don't know, I have a little like F1 inspired line called Principles. So we are looking into how you make clothes a lot of the time. And I picked up my Enchante hat the other day, and I was like, oh, it's a good design, it's a good cap. I wonder if it's got the code on it still, and it does. That is a $2 US cap, and they're selling it for $80. Put that one in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they left the tag on it. I paid that much money for it.
Gosh, that's, horrific. What a markup.
What a freaking markup.
Oh.
Anyway, if anyone's wondering how Daniel's making money now,
that's how.
That is a sure reason. Yes.
Well, on the topic of hats as well, we have some paddock hats coming out.
Yes.
They'll be for sale this year as well, which will be good.
So anyone can buy them.
And they are not $80.
No, they're not. They're actually very well priced.
Yes. And they're also made here, right?
Yeah, all local to Melbourne, which is really nice to do. Yep.
But yes, so there will be a second drop of that Ferrari merch for anyone that missed out and that wanted to get their hands on it. Well done. Gosh, how good for Ferrari.
I know. I don't think Ferrari merch has ever sold out. I actually went into Chadstone the other day, which is like a giant shopping place, small here in Australia. And I went to the Adidas store because Mercedes is obviously in partnership with Adidas. And I had a look at the merch. It all looks great. It's super logo heavy.
Oh, isn't it?
You really feel like you've got every sponsor like lining down your stomach if you bought one of the t-shirts. The one item of clothing that I really liked was this jacket.
Yeah.
It's like this cropped sort of wind cheater puffer style jacket. And I thought, I actually might buy this, but it's $370.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
Maybe not.
Because when you look at it, you're like, it's pretty cheap as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So
I want to see it because it looks awesome. I haven't seen it in person.
All this merch that the teams are putting out, they are really excluding such a big part of their market by having such high markups on the clothes.
Yeah, they are.
I think it's unfair. And then if a small business on Etsy or something goes and uses like the Mercedes or the Ferrari logo, they get in trouble. But they're just trying to create a team product that is cheaper for the market.
Yeah.
I mean, it sells out. It still sells out, but there must be very limited drops.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah. I know it is a shame, but I haven't seen it in person yet, so I'll go see it this week, actually.
Yeah, I also have slides, which are kind of cool.
Oh, I used to have Adidas slides when I played soccer. But yes, and also we've seen a lot of the teams merch come out this last last week.
Just came out.
Oh, has it?
Oh, it's like Australian coded.
Oh, I haven't seen. Oh,
it's all like dark grey and gold.
Oh,
it's very Aussie coded.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen that. I was so disappointed when I saw this.
What?
Why did Pierre shave his head?
Oh.
And then they shaved Jack's head too. And they both look like they're just going to war. And they look horrific. I'm sorry. Like, not everyone suits a shaved head. Neither of them do. Keka, I'm so sorry for you that you have to stare at his bald head now. Because no good.
He had a good head of hair.
He did have a good head of hair. And some people unfortunately don't suit the bald look. Neither of those guys suit the bald look.
You've seen Tom has shaved his head at the moment.
Yes, I have. He suits it.
He kind of is giving, like, in some moments, like, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
No, David Beckham vibes.
Yeah.
Suits him.
Yeah, I think it suits him. I really want him to peroxide his hair.
Yeah. That's for any of your listeners. That's my fiance.
Yes. Ugh, but just yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
It was weird that they both did it as well. I mean, it's not probably like they're like, oh, I'm going to shave my head. I'm going to shave my head. They're not like girls chatting.
Yeah. I don't know what Alpine's doing there. But anyway, we'll see. That's kind of it for that.
Yeah. A little bit of views, a little bit of an update. And then a little bit of the AusGP track again the other day.
Yes.
Everything's looking good. Everything's taking shape.
Taking shape.
Very exciting to see.
Taking shape very
Even the
quickly.
big screens are going up. And then also AusGP just announced the live entertainment music. And so
I saw that, Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy Slim on the Sunday. And the kids kind of
Who else? It was like Fatboy Slim, I think The Killers from memory.
Not the Killers, Tones and I.
Tones and I.
And then I didn't recognise actually the
That's why I thought
entertainment.
I'll tell you right now because I'm getting it up.
Oh, come on, live, hurry up. You can type quicker than that.
Oh no, The Living End. Are they like a screamo band? The Living End? Aren't they? Oh, and Spider Bait.
Is Spider-Bait Black Betty?
Ew, I hate that song.
No, it's not, is it?
I think it is, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, exciting.
What are we discussing?
So, just a couple of things going on in Driver's social line.
Oh, yeah, the social life.
The social corner. So, that could be a new segment, the social corner.
Yes, the social corner.
Social corner. Okay, so George and Carmen, my favourite F1 couple, celebrated their 5-year anniversary.
I love that this was like even celebrated on the F1 Instagram and stuff.
Was it? Yeah, because everyone loved them.
Well, like in the media, like so many people were talking about it. Yeah, I just think it was a weird like thing to mention.
No, I think because they're like one of the it couples in the F1 world. So yeah, they had their 5-year anniversary. It was funny because they posted these like cute photos and straight away I was like, oh my God, they're engaged. And then you read all the comments, everyone thought they were engaged. They weren't. Also, similar, Esteban Ocon and Flavie, his girlfriend, they did a post and I was like, are they engaged? And it was just a campaign that they did for Tiffany Co. But all the comments as well.
That, yeah. They work with Tiffany Co. quite a bit. And when I first saw it, I did also think it was an engagement post.
Yeah, well at least.
Yeah, I was with everyone on that one.
Yes, and I had to read the comments and good marketing by Tiffany Co. as well. Alexandra Saint Mleux announced a partnership with Nina Ricci. Did you see this?
Did she? No.
Oh my gosh. So her and Rebecca, they were going to this really cool event in Venice and everyone was like, where are they going? Where are they going? Like kind of masquerade. And it was a Nina Ricci event. And then, she announced her partnership with Nina Ricci. She's absolutely killing it.
Oh.
Yeah. Looked stunning.
Yeah. Didn't see that.
And on the topic of Alexandra, Charles Leclerc's older brother is getting married. I think he's been engaged for a little bit. And his partner, which her name is Charlotte, not to confuse things, she did like a big kind of announced her bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And she has Alexandra as one of her bridesmaids.
I didn't realize that. Oh no, actually they have been good friends for a while.
Oh, have they?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they were always good friends. But I remember there was a lot of people going like a bit crazy about this one, being like, what?
Yeah. Oh, I remember I got asked to be one of my ex-boyfriend's sister's bridesmaids, and we'd been together for like 6 months. And I was like, why? But okay. And I felt like I couldn't say no. And sex to you, my face is in all your photos.
But I think the thing is like when you
They
live in,
didn't be together for that long.
yeah, but they live in Monaco. Like Monaco is such a small place. Like they probably all grew up together.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
I have
just like
actually. I actually think you're right. I
Yeah.
think that they have known each other
think
for
it's
a
a
long
Monaco
time,
thing.
which was where that whole a bit of like drama around their relationship as well.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see that wedding.
Oh, I'm liking the social corner.
Yeah, how good. Yeah.
I'm gonna make this its own segment on YouTube.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we definitely should. And I saw something. I didn't see this myself, but I saw it on social media.
Yeah.
A photo of Franco Colapinto and Raya.
Oh, is he single now?
Yes, he's single.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh boy. Lance Stroll's also currently on Raya.
is he?
Yeah, so
Ooh.
it looks like F1 drivers are going hot on Raya at the moment, and I just think there's going to be a flurry of that wherever they're going at the moment. I know so many people go, "Oh, do you have a code for Raya?" And I'm like, no, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm taken.
Sorry.
Although, no, I feel like it's also a weird way to meet someone. No, that's wrong. I met Tom on Hinge,
Yeah, there you go.
but I think if they're like, some sort of significance, I don't know. Anyway.
But that's all I've got for you for the social corner this week.
I loved it. Let's bring back the social corner every week. I'm going to make this like a little segment on YouTube.
I love it.
This is Pat's social corner. I like Pat's little corners. Welcome to
F1 predictions / bingo card. I think what we do today,
Yeah.
because we've always wanted to do a bingo card, I think let's go through our predictions and bingo card. I'm going to write them all down, and then I'm going to make a bingo card, and then we've got it like a physical copy of what we're doing, what we've thought for the year. So then we can go back and be like, that happened, that didn't happen.
Love it.
Okay, so what I've got, let's just go through all our drivers and just see top position. Or do we want to start with drivers and constructors?
Well, I reckon we just do predictions. I'm not going to do positions because I feel like that's just, I don't know. I've got like a one for each driver,
Okay.
like a little prediction.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
All right. Starting off with Lando.
Lando Norris, my prediction is that you are going to win 5 championships. No, not 5 championships, 5 races this year. Yeah, and I think you'll come second in Drivers' Championship.
Nice. All right, Lando.
What are you thinking?
I reckon about 5 as well. I'm just going to be different. 6 race wins. I think he'll be third in drivers. All right, Piastri.
Oscar, he's going to win 5 races. And
It's funny how Piastri always corrects to pastry.
I don't think Oscar's merch will sell out. Really random, I know. But, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. What do you think he's going to be in drivers?
I've got none for drivers. I don't know where he's going to be.
Okay. I think Piastri will have also 5 race wins.
Yeah.
And I think he will be second in drivers, which really that makes absolute no sense because I've put Lando as 6 race wins. I'm going to put him as 6 too.
Which is going like the same at the moment.
Hamilton.
Lewis is going to finally announce who his girlfriend is publicly.
Ooh.
He's going to win 2 races with Ferrari and he will retire at the end of the year.
Ooh.
Big 3 predictions for Lewis, and that's what I am vibing for him.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
I'm thinking 3 race wins. 3 race wins. I think he will be 5th drivers. I'm going to just put that as that for now. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right, Leclerc.
Charles. All I've got for you, Charles, is I think you're going to win 1 race.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good luck with that prediction.
I
Yep.
think that's it. Yep.
Okay, well, I think Charles will win 6 race wins. I'm so ambitious. 6 race wins, and I think he's going to win drivers.
Yep. Fair.
First drivers.
Oh, you reckon he's going to win Drivers' Championship? Why did I say fair? Jesus, that's quite a bold prediction. Okay. Moving on. Who's next?
I'm wishful thinking.
Seriously. Who's next?
Verstappen.
Max is going to propose to Kelly. And he's going to be a dad.
Yeah.
That one's already
Becomes dad.
And he will win 5 races.
Okay. What do I think for Max Verstappen? I think he will win 4 races. I think he will win Melbourne Grand Prix. I think this will be his final year
Yeah.
with Red Bull.
Or he might retire.
Yep. It'll be final year or retire.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm just going to put him and Charles Leclerc as equal wins. Maybe.
Oh, God. You're doing a lot
Maybe
for
grand.
Max.
Yep. All right, Lawson.
I've got nothing for you, sorry.
Okay, nothing.
I mean, we don't have to do a prediction for every single one.
No, we don't. We don't.
Yeah.
But I think that Lawson.
No, I've got nothing for him.
I think Lawson.
I think he'll be out of Red Bull by the end of the year. I don't think he'll be staying with Red Bull. By
I think he'll be mid-grid, in the mid-tier, middle of the
yeah,
drivers.
but I think he will be out. Like Red Bull will end the contract by the end of the year. Yeah.
Red Bull will end contract. Well, so yeah, we don't need something for everyone. Russell?
George will be engaged.
Yes. I think that too.
And that's it. That's all I've got for him.
George, I also think he'll be engaged. Engaged. Get a puppy.
Doesn't he already have a puppy?
Nope.
Oh, I thought they had a dog.
And I think he will have a good year.
That's nice. He'll have a good year. Let's move on from that.
Yeah.
We have to.
Good year. I know. I'm in a rush. I've got my baby.
Yeah.
at home.
It's like,
And finale?
It's like we don't need to do too many for these guys. I think Kimi is. You know what? I've got none for Kimi because I just don't know him well enough at the moment. So I'm blank there.
I reckon 2 podiums.
Jesus. Bold.
Bold.
Yep.
Yep. Actually, 1 podium.
Recorrect yourself. No, you have to stick with 2 because
Nah,
two.
nah.
All right, fine.
Alonso?
Alonso is going to have 1 podium and retire by the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, same. 1 podium
And then retire.
and retire. All right, who is next? Stroll.
Stroll will be leaving Aston Martin at the end of the 2025 season.
Yeah, agreed. Ciao. Stroll.
Sorry, you can't keep throwing money at something that's just not working.
Yeah, agreed. Again, wishful thinking. Gasly?
Gasly, I reckon he'll have a podium as well. I've got faith in the Alpine team this year. I think they've done some huge improvements. So I think Gasly will be on the podium. And then if we're talking about Jack as well, I think Jack will not survive the whole season.
Yeah, agreed. I think Gasly will have 2 podiums, and I think Jack will be out.
Yep.
During silly season.
Yeah. And then I guess that would take us into the Haas team.
The Haas team.
New
Ocon.
setup. Ocon. I reckon Ocon is going to get a podium.
Yep.
Yep. I would love to see that. And then we've got Ollie Behrman and
Behrman. We really need to be better with
We've got to say his name properly. You should be the one that is. You're on top of that.
Ollie Behrman. I think Ocon will get a podium too, and I think Ollie will. I think his best win will be like top 5.
Nice.
Top 5 best win. Sonoda? Wait, what are your predictions?
I don't have anything
Yep.
for Ollie. I don't have anything for Yuki. I think he. Actually, no. I think by end of the year he'll be moving into the Red Bull seat.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Red Bull seat, and then if we're thinking about Isaac Hadjar, I reckon he will. I don't know. I don't know anything about Isaac really.
All I know is that, and maybe I'm wrong, and that would be nice, is that whenever I've seen him in free practice, you know when they would have the rookies out in free practice, bad attitude, didn't really ever do any good.
Yeah.
So I actually think he will be out.
And then that would take us to our boy Carlos Sainz, the Williams team. I think Williams is going to have a pretty fab year, not perfect, but fab. And I think there's going to be a lot of technical stuff going on. I think both Alex and Carlos will have podiums this year. How many, I cannot predict, but I think they will be up there and they will fall in that top mid-tier of the grid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that Williams will not have a fab year. I think they'll have an acceptable year.
Maybe acceptable.
I think they'll have an acceptable year. They won't have a fab year, but
It's wishful thinking.
I think they're probably developing more for next year. But I think that Carlos will score more points than Albon. Yeah, that's my prediction. And finally, Stake, Hulkenberg.
I reckon it'll be Hulkenberg's last year.
Agreed.
And he'll just have a go, and then he'll go disappear. He'll have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Another one.
Daddy number 2. And then we've got Gabriel
Bortoletto.
That's how you say that one. Oh, I just don't think Stake's going to have this year. I mean, it's Audi next year as well.
How many points do we think that they'll get?
20.
That's a lot. As a team?
As a team for the whole year.
You think they'll get 20?
Yeah.
They literally had like 2 last year.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I don't remember what they had. Okay.
I reckon they'll have 10 points.
I'm going to give them 4 then.
Okay. Cool.
Some improvement. I'll give them 4.
Across.
I think they, like, with so many rookies on the grid, I think the teams are more like chance of getting extra points because the grids are going to be so varied every single race. And half of this grid has not raced these tracks in F1 cars before beyond the simulator. So we've got so much entertaining racing to watch.
And then finally, well, actually 2 things. Any rogue predictions?
Oh, rogue prediction. I don't know if it's that rogue, but I think Christian Horner will be his last year at Red Bull.
Oh, I like that.
I do believe that the Strolls will sell Aston Martin or bring on a different team principal or CEO. And I think also Netflix will definitely be streaming one of the races, and I bet it's going to be Vegas. I think there's going to be some rights deals going on, and that the drivers will strike at some point with FIA this year and not race.
I was going to say that.
They're my overall prediction.
I think there'll be a driver's strike too. I think that Valtteri Bottas will score points for Mercedes.
Oh,
Because he's scored points.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I've got for you.
Yeah.
I do agree with you on the Netflix stream as well, and Vegas.
Yeah. It just feels right fitting, or it would be Miami. Miami or Vegas would make sense for the rest of the world as well. But yeah.
And finally, constructors?
Oh, I think it's going to be McLaren win constructors.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they'll get number 2 there.
I think McLaren,
And I think
Ferrari Red Bull.
will get, I agree with that. I think McLaren will win, Ferrari will come second, and then Red Bull will come third. It's Red Bull's downfall.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll still be performing, but yeah. Anyway.
Nice.
I'm happy with all those predickies.
Pretty keys. Well, almost wrapping up for the day.
Yeah.
Green flag and red flag of your week, Elle.
Green flag of my week was I had the most wonderful birthday. I got to spend the morning with you. Well, actually, no, first I didn't spend the morning with you. I went to Barry's and then went for a walk with the dogs and Tom, and he got me a cupcake. Then we had an amazing interview. And I just had a really, really wholesome, lovely day. And I got to cuddle your baby for a bit. And it was nice. Yeah, what about you?
What about your red flag?
Oh, my red flag? Oh. Some service at Maison Batard. If you're coming to Melbourne, you'll film that one. Anyway.
Maison Batard.
What about you?
Obviously, you know my red flag, Elle. We had 2 really shitty news in our family, but Sunday it all happened very quick. We had to put down our family dog, and it's just been fucking devastating. If anyone here has lost it, like, you know the feeling of losing a pet, it's the worst.
Absolute worst.
It's the worst. And just that horrific feeling of putting it down a pet is just, awful. So I've been really low, but I feel like paddock always brings me up. So it's been nice having that distraction. Absolutely. And that was on Sunday. So then Monday, you know, we did have an amazing interview. So I feel like Monday we had our interview and then we spent some time together and we got some stuff done. And just, I think that was like, that's my green flag. Like Monday was my green flag. Our interview, let's spend your birthday with you.
Monday morning.
Eat yummy pastries. And it was such, like, literally one of my favorite interviews we've ever done. We could have spoken to this person for hours. So that was, like my green flag.
Lovely.
Yeah. But for those listening as well, if you've got pets, hug them. Hug them and give them all the love in the world. Definitely. We're so lucky to have them. But that's all we've got time for this week. Sorry to be on a downer, but the upper is...
But the upper is that things are coming.
Yes, and that it's a very exciting time ahead. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, 5 stars.
All right.
Bye. Bye. Oh my God, I'm sweaty. Aircon on.
I know if I ever see the light, I'll be up in the club and it's so alright. I'll be fucked up by the night, pouring it up and dancing.